Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough,
his first carry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They go play action with Ryan. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. On the move past the 40. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton. His second touchdown on the season. And the Colts just 2 plays on their opening. Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his 2nd season since being selected 15th overall in 2021.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And again, it's Chubb. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. The Patriots at 6-2 to start play. And they come in after a loss last time out, but they've still been in good form. They've won 6 of their last 8.
And last week, not only on the scoreboard, but I saw it on tape as well. Definitely not one of their final performances because they were outclassed pretty much right from the start. So I think there'll be a renewed emphasis on trying to be a little better out of the gate in this one so they don't fall into a big hole.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing Jones. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Now Jones. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Flushed out right. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of Frank Reich not so sure about that last call. He's going to So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They go up the middle with Chubb, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. T. Higgins. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Patriots are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10 and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 43. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Up the middle, it's Chubb. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Second down, here's Chubb again. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And room there to work it inside the 25. 7 yards on the pick. There, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A give. This is Chubb. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Rolling to his right. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown. Hunter Henry from 4 yards out. And the Pats are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Ryan. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From just shy of midfield, Ryan. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Matt Judon in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. That sack backs Ryan and the Colts up a bit here, facing a 3rd and long. He hits Beasley right side. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Week 9 here in the National. We have 9 weeks to go after this. We got a couple of good matchups in prime time to wrap up the first half of the season. Tonight, Tennessee and KC in the AFC. And then tomorrow night, an interconference matchup. Baltimore and New Orleans from the Superdome. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Handoff comes to Chubb. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 98 yards rushing now for Chubb, and a first down as well. Off the play fake. Jones. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And incomplete on the deep ball. We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off. Jones throw there complete to Myers. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Jones. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Quick completion to Henry. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They give the Chubb out of the gun and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Folk's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. As they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
137 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Henry here.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Off-play action, Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Off the play fake, Jones. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Ryan and the Colts getting set here, 1st and 10.
At their own 11. After the interception, here's Ryan. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Jawan Bentley
leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Here's Hines on the toss play. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13. Now it's Ryan.
The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Patriots take over. So here are the Patriots to take over. They fell last week to the Jets, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
But that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Off play action. Jones steps away to his left. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at 22. On the carry, it's Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. New England on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
156 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They'll run with Chubb. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Chubb fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
T. Higgins
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Folk connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
And Ryan's throw here pulled in by Beasley.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Chubb. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. And again, it's Chubb. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, it would likely put an end to this thing. They go up the middle with Chubb, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now one final throw here is incomplete. Now this one will come to an end.
Well, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there, and the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win.
So for the Pats, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon.